The Ladies Circle.
Brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN.
Yaz toothpaste and brushes.
Issues, no time to stress on. Ladies Circle. Yeah. This is Ladies Circle.
DJ time.
And if you are looking for good vibes, good conversation, and a whole good time, you have absolutely come to exactly the right place. Welcome everybody to the Ladies Circle. It's always a pleasure to come your way, and you're watching us on a TV3, DSTV channel 279. My name is Helen Apia Ampo for always doing this with the very energetic ladies of the Ladies Circle. Sika Osei Douglas, Regina Van Helvet. Shoulder, let me see shoulder. Shoulder, ay, shoulder, ay. Wow.
We've been practicing.
I like the energy in that shoulder.
Yeah.
How are we doing, ladies?
Fantastic. How are you?
Ooh, catching my breath, okay? Catching my breath, but it's good to see you. You're looking very expensive.
Thank you.
Are you relishing in the soft life?
Well, listen, not only do we look expensive, we also smell exquisite.
Oh, yes.
Thanks to LA Perfumery. We are loving the scents they're giving us. You know, we walk in the room, they're like, who are these people?
Which millionaire just walked in the room?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. You guys are manifesting the good life, and it's showing. I know this evening is going to be an exquisite time. Let's say a very big thank you, though, to our heavyweight sponsors who make the Ladies Circle happen each and every Saturday. A very big thank you going out to MTN and to Cousins.
We will not be doing a good service if we don't say thank you to Yaz Sanitary Pad. They've held us down for so long here on the Ladies Circle. So thank you so much to Yaz as well as Dove.
Well, we've said it over and over again. We just can't stop saying thank you to LA Perfumery. So thank you so much for making us smell good every single time.
All right. As we always do on the Ladies Circle, we have an incredible woman who will be joining us up on the stage. She's saving lives and looking amazing while she's doing it. Let's take a look at her profile. When we come back, we get into the meat of the matter.
Dr. Abigail Hansen is an award-winning medical doctor, global health advocate, and climate action champion based in Ghana. She serves at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, lectures at Pride Med Institute, and works with WHO Fight to advance global health. A member of Forbes BLK, she's a founder of Coast Hands Care Foundation, co-CEO of Coast Hands Limited with 7 branches across Ghana, and a creator of EcoSustain Africa, empowering young Africans in climate leadership. Currently the country ambassador for the Model Commonwealth Summit 2025, Dr. Hansen is also the vice president of PVV Women, Sakumono District ICGC, its youngest executive, and the first female vice president of the International Student Union at BMU, China, where she earned her MBBS degree. She has spoken on global stages, including the Global Peace Headquarters and Odyssey Global, driving conversations on health, climate, and youth empowerment. Her mission is to inspire change, amplify voices, and build a healthier, more sustainable future.
All right, let's welcome up onto the Ladies Circle stage, Dr. Abigail Hansen.
I make you pass pharmacy, make you bring me para rubber and like that in 3 shots. I get been baby man, how I drink. I go do like a plumber and let the pipe. You go see your man ain't got nothing. In life when I get a dagger and start stopping for your back, I go make you put your hands up and give me fun. ELI, I'm back again, sexy rapper, so that pop fly like Aladdin. When they see me for town, then they start gathering like they never see superstar in my lapping. The
'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it. 'The 6 they are ring, hammering, but your finger never put a ring on it.
And clearly the vibes are already high in the studio. Doc is here with us today. It's going to be educative, but trust me, also very entertaining. Dr. Hansen, good to have you. Hello.
Hi.
Is that how you de-stress? A bit of asabole?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys dance in the hospital sometimes?
we do.
Hey!
Even when they're performing surgeries,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
They
you
do.
break for a little.
I didn't see my moves
What
today.
is it?
Today,
Is it
even
to
if I break
dance?
my leg, I don't care.
Come on. Let me see your hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. That is interesting to know. We often think that our doctors are just too serious. You guys are always, all about your work, but you're able to de-stress.
Yes.
And we know it's very
always do.
important. All right. There's a lot to talk about with Doc this evening. Make sure you're not tuning off at all.
All right, so before we delve into the meats for today, I'll just quickly like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors. I'd like to say a very big thank you to Yaz. Now, Yaz is saying to all the boss chicks out there, the go-getters, the doctors, to make sure they make you their companion. Now, Yaz is saying that every time you're out there chasing your dreams, they've got you covered. It comes in different variants. There's the Yaz Extra Long, the Yaz Minty, there's the Yaz Heavy Flow or Yaz Herbal. There's also the Yaz Minty Extra Long sanitary pad, which is my favorite. Now, Yaz comes with disposable bags and panty liners that makes life very, very comfortable for you. So make sure you're always choosing Yaz, because when you choose Yaz, you choose right.
All right, and as I promised, good vibrations, good vibes all throughout this evening. Make sure you grab a quick snack and make your way back to us, especially us ladies. Today, we're focusing on something that affects many, many, many of us. So gather your mom, your sisters, your aunties, all of your friends, and let's have this important conversation. But this is still the Ladies Circle. Don't go too far. We will be right back. And we are back. Thank you so much for returning. This is the Ladies Circle on TV3. We're also streaming across the globe. If you're on the move, do catch us on all of our socials at TV3 Ghana. We're getting into our conversation for the evening. Our guest, Dr. Abigail Hansen, will be here to make sure that we're well educated by the end of the session. And this evening, we're talking about uterine fibroids. And did you know that it affects up to 70 to 80% of us women before the age of 50? It's something that should certainly concern all of us. We'll be finding out what exactly it is, how you and I can perhaps prevent it, and what the solutions are to this menace. Doc, again, good to have you with us on the Ladies Circle. And I didn't realize that the figure was so high. Up to 80% of women at some point in their life before the age of 50 will be afflicted with fibroids.
Yes, that is really true. It wasn't like that before, but I mean, as the world is evolving, I mean, diseases that were used to affect the older women, we are seeing younger women also being affected by these diseases, and the rates keep going up and up.
Okay, well, for the uninitiated, when we talk about fibroids, what exactly are we referring to? How does one, get a fibroid?
Okay. To start with, may I use the opportunity to say a very, very good evening to all our viewers watching us from home and both online. Yes. And when we talk about uterine fibroids, they are simply the growth of what we call benign. When we say something is benign, it's non-cancerous tumors, okay, that grow in the uterus of a woman. So in simple terms, just think that, okay, it's basically an abnormal growth of, these cells in the uterus. So that is what uterine fibroids are about.
Okay, an abnormal growth. That means that ordinarily it shouldn't be there. So it's a
Yes.
foreign entity
Yes.
in one's body.
Yes.
And you mentioned that in times past, it wasn't something that was as common as it is now.
Yes.
Why is that so?
Okay. The reason being that because of the food we are eating now, because of our lifestyle, there are so many things that our bodies are going through, especially with women. And before, they weren't anything like processed foods. They weren't anything like, eating and staying at home the whole day or doing the bare minimum of what you are supposed to do. As in, we are not exercising anymore. We are living a sedentary lifestyle. We're having a lot of hormonal imbalances here and there. So all these, play a role.
So soft life is actually causing fibroids.
Oh, not necessarily.
The relaxing too relaxed
wanted
or
to
whatever.
ruin
It's actually
soft life
causing,
for her.
it's actually causing the fact that people are not as active as they used to be. People just really just want to stay home. Our addiction to our phones, we're literally, all of that is causing fibroids, right?
Exactly.
That's insane.
But for some people who, take care of themselves to make it a point to exercise and still eat healthy, but still find themselves afflicted with, fibroids, is it because they've inherited it from, their
Yeah, is it
parents, their
genetic?
moms,
Yeah.
genetic?
All right. So thank you for the question. It's not mainly about the lifestyle that makes you get uterine fibroids. Mainly, it's all about genetic predisposition. When I say it like that, I mean that probably a family member of yours, let's say your mom, your great-grandmom, or your sister has uterine fibroids. It means that you stand as a risk of also developing uterine fibroids. So this is there. And there are certain genes that are found in our bodies, especially for black women. One of them is called the MED12, which actually increases our risk of developing this uterine fibroids.
MED12.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why disproportionately black women have
more.
the fibroids because of
Yes.
MED12.
Yes.
How do we remove the MED12?
Can it even be removed?
It's part of our
part of
genetic makeup. So we
Yeah.
What are some of the
we can do
signs?
little about it.
Yeah.
Earlier signs to determine if someone actually has fibroid.
Okay. So for early signs, the common ones that we all neglect are the menstrual irregularities. We always find excuses to them. Oh, it's just my period. Oh, it will just resolve. And with menstrual irregularities, we have a person who is at risk or showing signs like probably they are having advanced, prolonged menstrual bleeding or like the
What is
period.
prolonged menstrual bleeding?
Okay. So in the normal, a woman is supposed to menstruate between 3 to 7 days. But some can actually bleed for more than 2 weeks.
Wow.
14 days and upwards, which is not really normal. So this is one of the menstrual irregularities. We also have something we call dysmenorrhea. Yes. So dysmenorrhea has to do with very, very painful periods. When some women have their periods, it's so painful that they may have to be admitted in the hospital or like taking some pain medications to make sure it subsides down. Yes, we all have the pain as a woman, but it shouldn't be something very, very, very severe that, you can't go about your daily activity, then it becomes a question mark. So these are some of the menstrual irregularities that come by. Other signs could be recurrent UTIs. So that is urinary tract infections. And also some of the women also come with lower abdominal pain. It's really intermittent. It comes, goes, comes, goes. For just to chip in some two late signs. And when they start to realize that, they start to question about infertility. So they realize that they've been trying to conceive for a very long time and it's really not working. Then, okay, let's probe further to find out what the problem is. And then realize that, oh, okay, this is really the issue. So these are some of the signs that normally.
So for someone who doesn't experience any of these signs, because I know it's asymptomatic as well, so there are people who don't experience none of these things.
Yes.
What's the best way for them to know that they have,
So those that don't have any signs at all, normally it's picked up incidentally. Yes, so it's mostly incidentally. So they come to the hospital, probably they have another condition, and then you are required to request for, let's say, ultrasound scan.
Right.
And they realize that, actually there's a problem here.
Yeah.
And we really did not know about it.
Yeah.
Others too could be a woman can get pregnant. Once you are pregnant, you have to go to A&C. You have to go through all those processes, yes, to make sure you and the baby are well. So during that process, investigations are done and these things are picked up.
Okay.
Others too, to the extreme, you are going to give birth, probably through cesarean section. The doctor opens your uterus up to pick up the baby and realize that, okay, there are some fibroids that are actually growing in the uterus. Yes. So for those that don't have any signs and symptoms, it's normally picked up incidentally.
Yeah. Do you think it should be a regular or be added to the mandatory tests that we do? I mean, we're encouraged to do the pap smears for the cervical cancer, et cetera, et cetera. I'm encouraged to check your insulin levels, your full blood count. You know, when it comes to breast cancer, these are things that are really, really, you know, highlighted when it comes to creating awareness for women's health. But you don't necessarily hear the need to just go and get checked to see if you have fibroids, especially if you're somebody who wants to have kids now or in the future.
That is one of our major problems as Black women. Okay, we tend to not take checking up our bodies consistently or like frequently. I mean, it will surprise you. A woman will say, all my life I haven't had a checkup before, and they are so proud of it, of which I don't think it should be. Yes, this is your health. You take care of your phones, your cars, you make sure it's fueled, it's oiled, but why not your body? So I always say early detection is always a better choice. So if we are able to adapt to regular checkups, regular screening of our bodies, not just the reproductive part, but everywhere, I think it will really help pick up these things. And it won't even get to that stage of you even developing the fibroids and getting to the signs and symptoms and the complications. You can actually help prevent all these if you adapt to really good screening. And
we should all go get checked.
I know, right?
Like do a health check, ladies.
Sometimes when you check, there are doctors that will say, oh, it's tiny, you don't have to touch it, just leave it.
Yeah.
Is it something we should actually consider? Because if there's a foreign material in your body, why not get it out?
Okay, that is for uterine fibroids,
yes.
Is it? Okay. So as we said, when we get to the management, I would talk about this, but the management has different phases, okay? There are ones that you really do not have to touch it. And there have been cases where a woman will say, oh, I had fibroid, and after I had a baby or after I got pregnant and I delivered, the fibroid disappeared. I mean, it resolved. Yes, there are cases like that. And so the fact that somebody has fibroid does not mean that, okay, we are just taking you to theater and taking it out. No, there are so many factors to be considered. Your age, the size of the fibroid, the location even plays a role. And if you have birth wishes, I mean, some women would want to have children, so you have to deal with them separately than a woman who is, let's say, 60, 50 years, 70 years old and has no childbirth. I mean, they are already done, so yes. So yes, it can resolve. Okay. Yes, it can resolve.
That was the situation with me as well. So they discovered a fibroid above my uterus, and the doctor says it's not affecting your uterus, so you didn't have to. But I never would have thought that I had any fibroids. Like I would hear friends and family say, oh, they have this and that. And I was like, oh, me, I'm good. But once the pregnancy came and they were like, oh, you actually have a fibroid. Did you know that? I said, me? And it was there in the scan. You know?
I just assumed that every Black woman has fibroids.
No.
Because the figures are so high. And you always hear the stories of, oh, you know, I had a fibroid and I had a baby. It sounds as though maybe a bulk of the cases are not causing issues. But in the cases where they're actually causing some physical damage, what can we see happen? And then can we also talk about the emotional impact on women living with uterine fibroids?
Okay, so I'll take it from your side. Just a bit of understanding here. As much as fibroid has effect on pregnancy, pregnancy can also have effect on the fibroid. Remember, the fibroid is in the uterus, and let's say the baby is also in the uterus. So it's like the fibroid is competing with nutrients, it's competing with blood supply of the fetus. So there are cases where the baby will win.
Oh,
of course. I mean,
battle of the fittest.
yes. So
So
I
is
mean,
that what happened? The babies end up fighting the fibroids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Champion babies.
Exactly.
But then also, I think sometimes the fibroids takes up all the space where the baby is supposed to be, correct?
Yes. I mean, if it's a very big fibroid, I mean, that's why I said with the treatment, depends on the size of the fibroid. If it's very big, and it means we have to take it out. If it's very small, I mean, and it's not giving you any signs or any symptom or any complication, we don't touch it. Right. It will just resolve on its own.
So is it possible to take out a fibroid while someone is pregnant, depending on the size?
When the person is pregnant, you don't take it out.
You don't touch it at all?
You only take it out. Okay, so you'll be advised, you'll be counseled. Probably during cesarean section, when they take the baby out, then they will use the opportunity to also take out all the fibroids so that you'll be fine. But whilst the baby is in there, you don't.
Doc, just quickly, I think just to piggyback on what Helen said, can you talk about the relationship between fibroids and anemia? Because I know there's quite a big correlation. And then also just with people, ladies with fibroids, how to literally go about it in terms of seeking treatment or even management.
Okay. So in relation with the anemia part, you know, some fibroids bleed. I mean, not all of them bleed, but some bleed. So imagine you bleeding. It means you are losing blood, right? Yeah. And anemia is simply when your HB is low. So as you bleed, of course, you start having some signs of this anemia, like you start being fatigued, you start having some dizziness, you start having some palpitations, you do small things, you are tired. So this is the relationship. I mean, on the normal, if you are not bleeding, obviously, anemia has no way to come and attack you. Or if there's no any disease that is ongoing in your body, you wouldn't really have the anemia. Yes. With the treatment part, we have treatment modalities available. So we have the expectant management, we have the medical, and we have the surgical. So to explain further, with the expectant, it's mainly about watchful waiting. So just as you said, the doctor says, okay, we are not going to touch it, you'll be fine and all that. That is simply watchful waiting. So in that, you would have been further checked, probably after 6 months, after a year, you would have been checked again to make sure that, okay, you are fine. With expectant management, we are focusing on mainly the age of the patient, the birth wishes of the patient, and the presence of signs and symptoms. So if there's nothing like that, I mean, you have birth wishes, correct? You don't have any signs and symptoms. It's not really giving you any problem.
Then
I mean, why touch it and disturb you? Exactly. So that is for that. For medical management, mainly where the patient comes and they have birth wishes, their size is increasing and it's giving them some signs and symptoms. Of course, you want to give them some medications to shrink the size of the fibroid, to even help resolve the fibroid, and also to prevent these signs and symptoms, of which anemia is one
of it,
as you said. For surgical, mainly it's when there's severe symptoms and complications. And also if the size is very, very large, and the location most importantly, because depending on where the location of the fibroid is, that is what is going to make it either bleed or like give you that, I mean, complications and all that. So that is good with the surgical part.
Okay. Now, Doc, in wrapping up this conversation, I want you to give some advice to ladies who maybe have recently found out that they're dealing or living with fibroids, especially on the emotional part. I'm sure that getting a diagnosis like this, especially if you have quite huge fibroids, can take a toll not only on the physical but on the mental. What should they be thinking of immediately, and also some advice to help them in the long term?
Okay, so the advice I would give is just take charge of your body as a woman. Try to know how your body is. I believe that we all have different bodies. Yes, we have the same anatomy, I mean, with our reproductive parts, but so probably the amount of blood I will lose during my period is different from everybody.
Right.
Okay, or maybe during my period I won't have any pain, but someone will have. So you have to understand your body. Please re-get it. So understand your body very well, so that the least changes you find, you would, get a health personnel to check it out. For the emotional part, it has a lot of emotions and even some mental health that also comes with it. I mean, because of the whole misconceptions all around it, it's really hard for some of the women, and also in marriages as well, because they bleed a lot. It affects their sexual relationship with their partners and even their self-esteem as well. So seek the help when they need be. Don't keep it to yourself. Always ask questions when you go to the hospital. Always ask questions. If the doctor is telling you anything you don't understand, if there's anything you are confused about, always ask questions. Like, be very interested in what is being done to you.
Okay.
And getting fibroid is not the end of the world. Like, it can be taken care of. You can have babies. You can get pregnant. I mean, early detection is always a better choice.
Right.
Yes. So let's all adhere to that.
Fantastic, Doc.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We've learned a lot so much from Dr. Abigail. I know I've certainly learned something new. You at home as well. I'm very sure that you've been taking some notes. And as Doc says, let's endeavor to take a keen interest in what goes on with our bodies. We're making sure that our cars, our phones, whatever it is, they're taken care of. Your body is the most important tool that you have. We'll pause now for a quick break. When we come back, there's more right here on The Lady Circle.
Still here with your favorite ladies of the Lady Circle on TV3 as well as online. The hashtag is The Lady Circle. We always encourage you to drop your comments, your thoughts, your opinions on anything we talk about. Especially today, I think we've had a very, very important and insightful conversation. It's all about fibroids, so we're going to be learning more, and we hope that it's going to encourage you to take control of your body, which is very, very important. And we now know it's not the end of the world. We got a solution for you, so if you are in that situation, you are good to go. It's now time for the games. Can I get a woo-hoo? Can I get a woo? That's right. We love to have a bit of fun. Let our hair down here on the Ladies Circle. And since we know our doctor is a dancing doctor, she's a funky doctor, very fun doctor. I know she's going to get very competitive with our game today. Ladies, this is where your vocabulary shines. All the brothel I've been dropping. Have you been picking them up? Storing them in your pockets?
But under pressure, it's different.
Under pressure, yeah, it is different. So we're going to use the words fibroid. And we're going to go letter by letter. With each letter, we're going to go around and everybody has to say a word starting with the letter. So we spell out fibroid, starting with F. And as we go around, we have to mention a word starting with the letter. But you have to do it within 2 to 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you don't make it in time.
If you don't make it, you're out, and then we go to the next round until we get our winner. Are we ready?
All right, we are ready.
So everyone is going to get a chance with F, then I, then B.
Until you draw. Okay.
And then we'll do it again if we don't get. We need to get a winner.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are we going? In what direction?
So I feel like with the first one, everybody just get your word. For the first one.
Have it ready. Have it ready.
You have it ready.
Have the word ready in your head.
Oh, yes.
For the first one. Okay.
Okay. All right, Helen, I think you should
So I
start.
set it off. Okay, so we're going with the letter F. I'll kick things off. Fistula.
Hey.
Fistula. It doesn't have to be medically related. I just thought I'd throw that in there just so you guys know I know what a fistula is. All right, Doc.
Fascinating.
Fun.
Flabbergasted.
France.
Innocent.
Fern.
Oh, Doc, did I hear innocent?
Yes.
We have to kick you out because we're still on F.
Still on F.
Oh, sorry, Doc. Unless we were not as clear as possible.
I thought we said F.
No.
Yes, no, as in you have to drop off and then we go.
Okay.
Unless it's lane by lane.
No. Okay, listen. Maybe Doc was not privy to this
So the brain is too advanced.
Oh my God. All right, so let's start it off again. So we do F.
Maybe I'm still saying fistula.
Whoever falls, and then we'll go to the next one.
Okay, let me make it less technical for my non-medical folk. Fist.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Fabulosity.
Fingers.
Fabric.
Fun.
Flabbergasted.
Flamboyant.
Fluffy.
Frequent.
Fern.
Phil.
Figure.
Dog, wait,
I'm going to say fascinating.
All right, we have to kick Doc out. Our next letter is I. Okay,
Yes.
Sika, kick it off for us.
Next letter is I. Incident.
Indigo.
India.
Iodine.
Insect.
Intigos. That's a cross between an insect who is the color indigo. All right, I am officially kicked out of this round, and now we have the letter B. Sika, I think you can set it off.
Okay. No, Reggie can say it because it's me and her now. Right?
Oh, but we were going in clockwise direction.
No,
so,
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
you start us off. B, let's go.
Wait, but you're out, right?
I'm out, yes.
Oh, so just Reggie and
Yes,
I.
yes.
Come on!
Now we're reducing the speed to 1 second. You got it. All right, let's go.
Okay, so 5 words, so B.
Yes.
All right, so B. Bat.
Bean.
Barn.
Ball.
Belly.
Back.
Baller.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
My friend, we have a winner for this game. No, Sika, well done for this round. We have a queen of the vocabs for this round. Because, Regina, I have bubble. Oh, it didn't come out. Bubble. All right, see.
Take your crown, baby.
Well done. All right, so it's time for us to get into five things. But of course, today we have an expert in the building. So we'll have Doctor take us through the 5 things or 5 misconceptions about uterine fibroids. Doc, please take us away.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I'll become a medical doctor after this.
Yes,
Amen.
for sure.
Okay, so we have some 5 misconceptions about uterine fibroids. The first one has to do with fibroids only happens to older women. It's not true. Fibroids happen to women in their reproductive ages, and the peak ages are between 30 to 50 years old. But now there are cases of women as young as 22 years old coming with fibroids, so that misconception is not true.
All right.
Okay, so our second misconception is fibroids always cause symptoms. No, not all fibroids cause symptoms. Some do, some don't. Like we said, some would have it for so many years and would not even know there's a fibroid because some are found mostly incidentally, so some do not. The third misconception says fibroids means you can't get pregnant. No, that is not true. We have women who have fibroids, have gotten pregnant, have had a number of children, and they are living happily at their homes with their babies. So that is not true. You can get pregnant and you can have babies. And the fourth misconception, the only treatment is removing the womb. No, that is not true. There are a variety of treatment options when you have fibroid, okay? We have the expectant, that is the watchful waiting. We have the medical, and then we have the surgical part. So not necessarily we are going to take off your womb, no. So the last misconception says heavy or painful periods are just part of being a woman. No, that is not true. Heavy periods are not just part of being a woman, neither is painful periods. It's also not true because there are some women that experience no pain, during their periods, and others do. So that misconception is also not true. Like we said, if the pain is very, very, very severe and unbearable, do well to come to the hospital to be assessed. And in case anything is found, you would be taken care of. Yes. So these are the misconceptions.
Lovely.
Right. Thank you so much, Doc. Doc, today we want to really utilize you. We want to really, really, really squeeze not just your medical knowledge, we want to test your presenting prowess. Doc, this is your camera right there. Please tell the people that we're going on a quick break and not to move an inch. Otherwise, all right.
Panier for them.
Okay, so we are going for a quick commercial break and we would be right back. Stay tuned with us. Don't move an inch.
Oh, guys, if only you knew how fun things get during the break, but we're back. We've missed you. Hope you've missed us as well. We've learned a lot on this episode. We have Dr. Hansen here with us. We've been talking all things uterine fibroids, and I know it'll go a long way to put some of our minds at ease. Let me say a very big thank you to all of our sponsors who make the Ladies Circle happen each and every Saturday, to Yaz, Cousins, Dove, as well as LA Perfumery and MTN. We're very grateful for your support.
All right, well, LA Perfumery wants you to experience a world of scents with their versatile perfume collection from French Avenue brands. So whether you prefer the freshness of citrus, the elegance of floral, the warmth of wood, exotic spices, smoky riches of tobacco, each perfume is designed to complete your unique style and personality. So find your signature scent and elevate every occasion with your new line of French Avenue perfume collection like Mirage, there's Lumiere Ale, there's Lumiere Garçon, Royal Blend Nero, Roses d'Emotion, Eclair Affair, Coco Morado, Sienna, and many more at LA Perfumery. So you can feel good in your signature scents. For bulk purchase, you can call LA Perfumery on 0544 910 447. Their Instagram handle is LA Perfumery. So there's an underscore, then L.A Perfumery. You can locate them at Okainshi ground floor at the Dromo Plaza building adjacent to Stanbic Bank on the Georgina Stores Lane. And I know Sikose definitely loves the citrus one, which is her favorite. I like the vanilla one.
It's called Amber D'Or.
Amber D'Or.
Yeah, Amber
Okay.
D'Or.
Okay. You can have it. You can have it.
Thank you.
Take it.
Thank you so much. All right, it's now time for Guilty, Not
Guilty.
And since we're in
Waiting.
such a safe space where we're being vulnerable and open as women, we know everybody's going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, question number 1. Are you guilty or not guilty for skipping gynecologist checkups for more than 2 years? Well, not guilty because I had to go every time. Huh? So you're not guilty. You're you're consistent.
I'm guilty. I am due a pap smear. I'm on my way. I'm going.
All right. You've Googled your symptoms instead of booking a medical appointment. Dr. Google. Dr. Google will scare you.
And now there's
Dr.
Dr.
Google will give you
ChatGPT.
24 hours left.
Dr. Google always says you're about to die. All right. Number 3, tried herbal medicines or remedies before seeking real medical advice.
Herbal.
Like
It's
home
bitter
remedies.
leaf like herbal, because, Okay.
Yeah.
Not, I mean, most of the things we have here are spices.
Yeah.
And we are supposed to add it to our foods. Like the gingers, the rosemaries and all that.
Yeah.
Yes, those are natural spices. So if
Right,
you use
right,
those, not necessarily
Okay.
you're on herbal.
Okay.
Yes, these are natural, I mean, parts of vegetables and all that that we use. But I mean, going to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
The one they
Now
shake,
they
you
make
are
noise.
guilty.
Sleeping them on, you hear them.
It's interesting. So when you are sick, do you seek second opinion from another doctor, or you sort of like diagnose yourself?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I seek, opinion from my colleagues as well. Obviously,
Okay.
I can't know everything.
Okay.
And it's always advisable for a fellow colleague to take care of you because you are sick, you are so emotional, and you want to try everything. Meanwhile, you have to take it a step at a time.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
The doctor
All
doesn't know
right.
it all. Who am I?
Who are you?
Yes.
Whom are we? Question number 4. Ignored heavy or prolonged periods because you say, oh, it's normal for me. Not guilty. Not guilty. Very good, girls. Very good. All right. Number 5. Believe fibroids means you can't have children. Not guilty. It's just that I've heard quite a lot of stories, and seeing people, even in my family, who've not been able to have kids because of fibroids. So I think sometimes, as soon as you hear fibroids, you're like, oh, chale, it's serious. But now we know that you still can have kids. All right. This is a 6th question, which I'm giving myself. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Are you guilty or not guilty of self-medicating? Going to the pharmacy and buying medicine instead of getting, We need to stop that, you know.
Say orange juice,
I mean, but if
para
you know.
4. Then you add whatever, aboniki, everything. Next, disease gone.
It's so interesting. Sometimes I diagnose myself when I feel I have malaria.
Yes, that's the biggest
So
one.
I'm just like, my mom's like, go and do a test. Like, no, mommy, the
malaria.
headache is over here.
Yeah.
So it means it's malaria.
Yeah.
My
we
mom is
learned
just
that thing
like,
from our parents because my dad can just look at you, just do the malaria.
Especially the mother.
Yeah.
You don't have
He
blood.
just say, you know, malaria. That's it.
We need to stop that. Because then you're
sure.
also taking medications you don't need sometimes, and you're killing your body's resistance.
Yeah.
So, Dr.
Absolutely.
Sika in the building. Dr. Sika in the building.
We love it.
Well, let me talk to the real doctor. Doc. Hope you had a good time with us this evening. What do you have coming up? Any special projects? Anything that you're working on?
Yes. So as we do yearly, we are hoping that this October, God willing, if all things being equal, would have something for the breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to partner with Ayabi's Clothing. I mean, she's the one that
Beautiful.
Gorgeous dress.
Beautiful.
Yes. So we would have something. She's at Teshnungwa Estate. She makes a beautiful fit.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I love what
so
you're wearing.
Thank you. So you're looking forward to do something, I mean, for the women as well.
Okay. We look forward to reconnecting with you around that time of the year as well because, you know, we're supposed to be checking all year round, not even waiting
have
till
to.
October.
Exactly.
Some of us are scared, but we'll check. We'll do well to check. All right, Doc, for being such a wealth of information this evening, we want to say a very big thank you. And this is coming from Yaz. They say, Aiko, for all of your hard work, for keeping us healthy, for keeping us safe all year round. A little something to appreciate you. So from us and Yaz, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Yaz. Thank you.
for coming.
Beautiful.
Setty, let me put this down. Okay, there we go. Take a seat for me.
Well done. Thank you, Yas, for always holding down the beautiful, strong, ambitious ladies of the Ladies Circle. Now, as always, before we wrap it up, we like to say a few thank yous to the people who make us look so beautiful and so presentable so that we can come in front of you every Saturday evening. So starting it off, a very big thank you to Mara. Actually, this is from the Sika X Mara collection. Come on,
We love it.
One piece from my collection with Mara. So I don't know if this is actually still available. I'm not going to lie. I think it's sold out. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, do go to Mara. They have beautiful things. And of course, Nafisa MUA for my face beat. Okay?
All right. Can I say a very, very big thank you to DMC Tailoring for my gorgeous, gorgeous dress. Do check out DMC_tailoring on all of the socials for all your custom-made pieces, as well as some ready-to-wear pieces as well. To Yes Nails, we're always keeping the nails on fleek. Thank you so much.
Just fixed my own first. Well, thank you to H-Jumps for my outfit. Totally love it. And that's it. Pretty much, yeah.
We love it. Looking good.
Thank you. Thank you, Helen.
Y'all looking good. What can I say?
What can you say?
Well, what I can say, though, is that we've come to the end of yet another exciting edition of the Ladies Circle. Thank you so much for always choosing us. But on this note, we say adios, au revoir, goodbye.
DJ time.
Ladies Circle, brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN.
Yas toothpaste and brushes.